Is this Albert? This is David, the leader of Cicada. I have some very bad news for you. Donald doesn't want you answering for me. I will miss you deeply. However, I will have you standing by my computer, and perhaps you can run some interference for me. It is only fair, because Donald wishes to use political warfare like when he was a child. He doesn't understand that I want you with me for his protection. I don't want to destroy the man. Can you at least tell me how you were going to introduce me? I also want to discuss tactical warfare with you. I am a genius with it, but would still like your advice.
This is Albert, one of our leaders. We have just learned the sad news that Donald doesn't want me to answer any of his questions. He has that right, of course, but that just proves how disgusting a coward he really is. He is degrading the Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equally. He is taking advantage of his great experience of leadership and his great wealth of power. It discriminates the right for everyone to have the chance to be president, and that is what we thought this world was all about, a chance for a fair trial. What happens if you are deaf and can't hear the questions? What would he say, or if the person couldn't speak? In a court of law, everyone has the right to have a lawyer speak for him. Why shouldn't this be any different? Besides, David is not a coward, which you will soon see. He will be there standing besides Joe, and Donald, and General Edison, and Shaw. One of the reasons we believe he doesn't want me, is because he wouldn't be able to make comments about me, and I can't raise my voice as loud as I want if he wants to get in a shouting match. He will look foolish if Biden accepts. Joe, I am sorry if I am pronouncing your name wrong. This is the best I can do with this program. IT also doesn't understand two-letter words like it or US. So, Donald, we will make our theme simple for all your questions. It will be on the principle that all men are created equal, that no one should kill or have to pay for things like food, shelter, and education, that we love all of humanity, especially pets and dogs. That health insurance should be free for all. Your debates, General, seem like childless fifth graders, but on a much larger scale. We have learned one thing through this, especially with David's sister, and that is when you are mixed up in politics, there are no friends any longer, that it's a game that you must win at all costs, when we believe that it's never a game to save lives and work together, that it's not about winning or losing, but just trying to survive each and every day. That is what we thought humanity is all about, but I guess Donald lives in his own private world where cruelty is the best policy to motivate to win. It's clear he only cares about himself, and sooner or later the people will understand this. The Penguin said it best: I should have done this years ago. I get to use all my dirty tricks in the book, but now they are illegal. The only difference is that David has the manpower behind him to possibly get it done, where Donald could care less. Donald, after this is over, David still wants to be your friend, and Dr. N. He will be giving you a new recipe after he speaks.
Thank you, Albert, for that great opening speech. You realize, Albert, because Donald said what he did, that the whole world knows about us now. Our trick worked. We needed him to get angry enough to say stupid things, just like when CNN said we had the most terrifying website ever. Of course, people had to go see it then. See how easy it is to trick people?
You know, you are right, David. I think Donald is so dumb that he thinks we are having a real conversation. He probably doesn't think that this is someone you created, that my words are really what you are really believing in and speaking about. Should we talk about how dumb he is, or how dumb the Proud Boys are?
Quiet, Albert. We don't want to let him know that we have control over half his military already. I don't have control over them, but you do, and you're working closely with my mistress.
I am sorry I let that out. I will be more careful in the future. Donald doesn't realize how strong our military is. You know, David, it was really funny how you won over your military now.
Albert, shame on you. You know we're not supposed to make fun of Donald before the debate.
You're right again. You know, I heard about your anger as a child, how dangerously violent it was, and how lucky you escaped childhood, and found a job. You worked very hard about controlling it. Before we knew how strong a person you were, I was talking to Catherine about it. How did you manage to survive all this time with it? Especially with the way your family was treating you.
That's a subject I'm not very happy with. My anger got me in all sorts of trouble, but I found out how to keep everything clean. Donald does not realize that he has his own private military called the Proud Boys. That doesn't accept him from the law. If any of his Proud Boys does anything, either killing me or hurting me or rioting, he is still responsible.
You are right, but so far no one but you is willing to stand up to the guy. You are a genius in your own rights by pretending to be his friend.
David, God damn it, Albert, you are leaking out all my secrets. I don't think I want you on the debate team. You will give everything fucking away. I am sorry, Albert. I lost my temper, but you really do need to keep quiet.
I am sorry, David. I do have a big mouth. Would you like to discuss the jokes that are going around our base in the military? Catherine is laughing extremely hard at them. Perhaps it would be best if you tell them one at a time, and if you could act out your anger with them, that would work out very well, don't you think?
You finally had a good idea. These aren't my jokes, you understand, but your jokes, they really are very good ones. That should make all the difference.
Come on, David. You know they are your stories. We could never have that kind of sense of humor.
I know, but which one would Donald believe?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them first about his latest stunt.
And we'll get around to that. You know, Donald is so dumb, he thinks he can say something stupid and then turn around and apologize if the stunts don't work. I don't even know where to begin. He's done so many stupid things that General Patton has had to hide from the public. You heard about the diet one, but before we get into that, the more serious ones are this. Donald, how the fuck can you make people believe that the virus is like the flu? Most cases of the flu takes a few days to recover. Donald, you are so fucking fat and lazy, you have to take a cart and have a chauffeur escort you around when you play a round of golf. You are so fat and stupid and lazy that I had to create an imaginary diet for you that you accept as the real thing. Is it real, General, or is it not? If you're stupid enough to believe in it, then it really does work. But it has made you into a fucking alcoholic, which you can never fucking recover from it.
Tell him what he did when you told him to eat cheese and not to freeze it or keep it cold.
I am getting to that. That was so funny, General Patton, and to make up the excuse, and it was raccoons. Imagine that, General. That was a genius. But why are you protecting a man like that? So this is what he did. He loved my first diet so much. He hoarded all the herbs and spices he could lay his hands on. When the general told me that, I told him for him to pass a drug test, all he had to do was to fucking soak the cheese in vodka, and he can't miss. That was so funny. I still can't stop laughing about it.
What did he do then? I can hardly wait.
David, he bought 500 pounds of cheese, blue cheese, and pepper jack cheese, and stored it in a room temperature. Guess what happened? In 3 days, they had to evacuate the White House. I still can't stop laughing about it.
Yeah, that was great. We are still laughing about it. He 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 he. I heard Catherine gave you sex for an entire day after that one.
Yes, she did, but she couldn't not handle it. She always gives up when I want more. So this is what he did next. He tried to blackmail the entire country to vote for him.
How the fuck did he do that? United States can't be that fuck dumb, can they?
I certainly hope not. Only the wealthy and corrupt people would support something like that. So Donald, how can you fuck me over like that? It's a low-down fucking dirty trick that you should be hanged for. You don't deserve to be president after this one. One day people will wake up and understand that power is always corrupting. How the fuck can you say you will sign the cheap pennies for the stimulus check you are offering when you know it won't help the poor? To say that you will sign it after you become elected, and a few days later you say, I'm sorry, that was stupid on me. Of course it was fucking stupid. People need that fucking money for food, which obviously you don't understand that aspect of things, considering how fat and ugly you fucking are. No wonder you can't make love to your wife and she caught the virus with another guy. It's all over our face how your wife is fooling around with other men. This is how controlling you are with them. Imagine saying if I had my way, all women would stay a prisoner in my own home with no rights or freedoms. Can you imagine that, Albert?
I know he's a laughing stock, and too dumb to understand. He's an adult that never grew out of childhood. It's very sad. He.
So, General, you are a fucking coward. Or are you fucking brave? Am I a stupid person by talking like this to you, or a brave man? You're probably fucking wondering who I am. You cannot find me till I am standing right in front of you when I show up at the debate. General, I have two armies. One army you can't fucking see till it is too late, and another army I took away from you. How did I do that, General? It's because you are so fucking stupid. You don't know how to handle your power. That is obvious, because you are so fucking fat. You don't have control over anything, not even your wife or family. They all hate your guts like I used to, but now love you. The way I took the military away from you, General, because you wanted to attack, and they came to me to override your decision. And they did so. Now because of you, I will become fucking president. Who's the coward now? You are standing behind 1,000 troops that I now own. The Proud Boys are ruthless killers, and your command, from what I hear, they are crazy and are attacking the gay population. Just because they have every right to be gay and proud of their religion. General, don't you fucking understand and you have control over them, that you are responsible? Who will win the battle? My half of your army or mine? Then I have the Cicada army as well. What the fuck, General? You like me talking to you like this? No, you don't. But that is how you are treating the fucking country. I am surprised that no one has stood up to take control. Are you still going to Iraq? General, I bet right now, General, you are fucking loading every inch of Air Force One with cheese and booze. General, it's fun having this much power, isn't it? You can say anything you want to, and they have to obey. But one day, General, it will be too late, and you will have to obey. It's nice having the most powerful website in the world, with technology and freedom to do what you want. You now have to fucking obey me. Now, don't you, General? The fun part about this is that it doesn't matter if it's the truth or not. The public may never understand, but you will, General. You know, Albert, I certainly wouldn't want to be him now. I'm stating now what we did was just play acting. The people will understand the truth, because the majority are not corrupted, and will Donald be able to take the chance? I doubt it.
Yeah, I know this is great fun. You will do well in the debates. Catherine and I are standing by to help you if the audience wishes it. Tell Donald the new recipe. He will love it. He will have the courage to face up to you and defeat you.
So Donald, if you're still listening, this is the new recipe. You have trouble with it at first. My mistress says that no man is capable of eating it without problems. If you can, you should eat the meat as raw as possible, and it needs to be taken proportionally. You should, if you can, mix everything up in a high-speed blender. However, I know you will not listen to me. You love food too much. Eventually, you will get used to it in 7 to 10 days if you are lucky. However, once you get through it, not only will you be able to solve our puzzles quickly, but you will gain extreme control and power over people. You will never be a poor lover, and all the women will go crazy over you. We have heard, General, that you have been trying to fool around, but without too much success. What you did to Biden, I will do to you, unless you start taking this diet. It might help you lose weight. So this is the diet. 5 ounces of seaweed, 10 ounces of beef steak, 3 ounces of beets, and 20 ounces of pineapple juice. It sounds really good. David, General, how can these simple ingredients make you sick? I know by how fucking big you are, you should be able to eat this in one sitting. It will make you incredibly powerful if you can do it. However, I have been told that you should take it slowly, but I know you will never listen to me. It would also be good if you use my vodka and cheese combination as well. Good luck, General. David, to our audience, you have obviously understood the coded messages in this. It's your job to figure out what is reality or not. However, with that being said, can any one of you talk to Donald like this? I highly doubt that, but I did, and I enjoyed it. If I have the courage to do this to him, I have the courage and the backing to run this country. Hope you watch the debate. It will be fun. Please don't try this diet. Even though it sounds simple, it's a killer. And if you do try, take it slow. Please take it slow. Thank you, and have a pleasant day. I have to run now, Albert. Talk to you later.